Great morning, Dr. Sean J. Harris here at Generational Wealth Academy. Happy Tuesday morning, everybody. Hey, listen, I want to talk about how I tripled my income while still working my 9 to 5. Many times I think people have a bad connotation about working a 9 to 5, but here's the deal. A 9 to 5 is your first and number one capital investor when you are looking to either start your own business or you're just looking to double or triple your income. So never frown upon a 9 to 5, because here at a 9 to 5, you are pretty much guaranteed your income, you're guaranteed benefits. So you want to position yourself to leverage that income. Now, I didn't stay in a 9 to 5 just to have something to do with my time, but I used that money to leverage. So I was in law enforcement. This was back in 1997. And I think I was making like $42,000 a year or something like that. But I ran into one of my buddies. His name is Jeff. Jeff was in law enforcement as well. So Jeff gave me some ideas because I noticed that Jeff was driving quite differently and living differently than the rest of us in law enforcement. So I was like, listen, Jeff, what are you doing? You're doing something to make additional income. So Jeff told me that he was into real estate. He suggested to me that I start a real estate inspection company. I said, well, Jeff, what does that entail? He said, well, whenever you're going to buy a property or even sell a property, many times you get the house inspected. So I went to inspector school and started my own inspection business while I was still working full time, at the sheriff's department. So it got to the point where I was, each inspection was like $300 per inspection. I started getting an inspection at least 5 times a week. So as many days as I was working my job, I was also doing an inspection. So now we're talking about 5 days a week at $300. That's $1,500 a week. That was $3,000 every payday. So I started doubling and then quickly tripled my income at the sheriff's department. So just in home inspections, I was making like $6,000 a month in addition to what I was making at the sheriff's department, which was probably just over $2,200 a month at that time. So I leveraged that income to build a business, which subsequently I ended up building my real estate company, and I really exponentially grew my income, and I was able to leave the sheriff's department. But I had leveraged the sheriff's department income to position myself to be able to triple and even quadruple my income. That put me in a position to leave. So what that did was it gave me more time freedom as well as the money freedom, which then allowed me to start building other companies. We built multiple companies over the years. One in particular I'll talk about is our security firm. With the security firm, in our first year running that operation, we made $250,000 that first year. And this is still in conjunction to the other real estate companies. We also had a commercial cleaning company as well. So with the security firm, we were able to 4x that income, and that's what put us at the $1 million valuation mark in our security firm. So again, we just leveraged that same money and kept duplicating it. So never frowned upon being in a position where you're working a 9 to 5, because that is your number one capital investor. It provides you with the insurances that you need. It provides you with being able to make a weekly or monthly or sometimes or bi-weekly or sometimes monthly income source that's going to be coming in clockwork, that gives you the capital that you're going to need to be able to build your business with a good mindset. So you never want to be to the position where you're operating in desperation, because when you're trying to build a business in desperation because you got rid of a job too soon, then you're going to start making bad business decisions. You're not going to be able to make long-term investment-wise decisions because you were so stressed out because of the lack of money. You're probably figuring out how you're going to cover yourself with insurances and things of that nature. So again, never frown upon a 9 to 5. Capitalize, use it. Don't use the 9 to 5 forever if you don't have to. I didn't want to be chased by bullets and get shot at for 40 years. I didn't want to do that. That's the 40-40-40 plan. That's where we're in a position where we work 40 hours a week for 40 years to retire on 40% of what we've probably already had problems trying to live on in the first place. So again, leverage your 9 to 5 in a positive way and make major impact and make money while you're doing it. All right, guys, I'm Dr. Sean J. Harris. Take care. We'll see you guys soon.